I'm walking alone under the neon lights, in a city where I feel like a ghost at night. No one understands my wild, untamed soul. In this world I'm just a stranger, a hole. But I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you'll see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile I'll defy. I've got my books and my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this chaos I find my peace, my tears. I'll sing songs of my own, of the stars and the moon. In this life I'll dance until the sun. I'll wear my heart on my sleeve, it's bleeding and raw. In this crowd I'm just a whisper, a shadow, a draw. But when the night falls, I light up the sky. With my laughter I'll conquer the sky. I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll define. And my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this rebel heart, I'm yes who I am. You see, I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll defy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. How we doing? How we doing? How are we doing? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, they're fine. Do just my... Good morning, Lynette. Enjoy your shower. With a smile, I defy. Oh, how is everyone doing this morning? So Lynette, I'm joining you in the shower. Good to know. Good to know. Hee hee. But yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Doing better mentally than I was a couple of days ago. But, you know, dealing with brain weasels is a thing. I made a new shirt that's been posted, and it's This Witch Does Not and Will Never Burn. Babyface is going to be working on a weed one at some point, probably this weekend, where it's like the only way this witch burns, it has a joint. At least that was her idea. Yeah, I thought that was a particularly great idea. So yeah, and speaking of the she does very much so. And it's my intent to do a like a Halloween sell for Samhain. Aw, how do I do that, Shelby? Good morning, Yvonne. Do, do. With a smile I defy. I mean, quite quite literally. Good morning, Darius. Quite literally, you have to remember, Lynette, VIPs have the better deals no matter what. The Samhain code's going to be like 10% maybe. VIPs get 15. There's a reason why I set it up that way, because y'all already support. Y'all should get a discount. Don't we all? Don't we all? Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh. And just a reminder, in October is Babyface's birthday, his birth month. So for anyone who would like to help celebrate Babyface, there's the link. Just about at work, nowhere near enough coffee yet. Mood. I'm on my second cup, and I've been up since 6. Good morning, Natasha. Happy hump day to you. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I'm going to be updating the Heathen Community Support shirts. It's 6 here now. Work has a fancy machine. I just need to make it there. Mood. Yes. Yes, it did. Because you joined like at the end of November. It was sometime in November that you officially joined the server. In fact, hold on. I can actually look that up. Let me go here. From jump. Mod view. Nope, you joined the server October 16th. So about a week before, um, a week before, really, 11 days. So, yay mod views. This is true. And Lace is October is Lace's birthday. It's also my other partner, one of my other partners' um, birthdays, like literally 2 days after baby phase. Know what that tells me? There was a bunch of people getting laid on New Year's or New Year's slash Valentine's Day. Because 40 weeks, average time is 40 weeks. Yes, there are kids that are born at 38 weeks. There are kids that are born at 42 weeks. So averaging out to 40 weeks. My anniversary is the day before Halloween. Ooh, happy anniversary. $33. Whew. Spouse and I are only at 15. With a smile, I define. I mean, 15 is longer than, most relationships. So, yeah. I looked at Spouse the other day. I was like, you've put up with me for 15 years. And Spouse went, yeah, I should be entitled to sainthood at this point. I thought it was hilarious. Dragon and I are going on 15 years as well, the longest out of any relationship I know of people who are close anyway. Like, even, even, even of my close friends, um, when Spouse and I first got together, they didn't think we were going to make it to 4 years. We've been going on for 15. So, sad part is most of those relationships have, most of our friends have, like, had partners split up. Uh, so, Lynette, would you like to hear something funny? Albert, a fireside update is for the VIPs when quite literally having a voice chat and kind of give them a status update of what my plan is for that month. Lynette, sure. So when I first started dating Spouse, um, both Spouse's siblings were married with partners of like 5 or 6 years at that point. Um, and one was with a partner for 10 years. Cool, 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 cool. About a year after spouse and I started dating, um, both of the siblings split with their partners. One was due to the sibling cheating, the other was due to the sibling's partner was cheating. All right. Um, the oldest sibling um, started dating um, the person he was having an affair with. All right. So, and they got married, I want to say in 2016. Then the middle sibling started dating someone in 2015 and they are separating like as of a month ago. And I'm like, I'm the longest in law. Success. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's great. Oh, communication is 100% always going to be a big a big issue in any relationship because in my opinion, and keyword in my opinion, um society tells us that we are to keep our secrets. We are supposed to hoard our secrets and not even our partners know. But also, we are supposed to put every ounce of our energy and our thought into our partners, and that chains them. That is a significant burden, is a hellacious burden. And quite literally, is my opinion, keyword, my opinion, um, that I think the reason why polyamory has so many, while yes, there is a bunch of problematic people claiming to be polyamorous, but using it as a means to cheat. I think that there is a lot of people that approach polyamory in a monogamous mindset and hoard secrets, which causes those relationships to fail. And they are unwilling to have the hard conversations. That's why we see a vast amount of people in who are non-monogamous that have don't ask, don't tell policies. It's and those type of relationships tend to fail because you're still hoarding secrets. You're not deconstructing the societal influence that monogamy has put on you, instead of having the open and honest communication even when it's hard. And I think that's one of the tougher parts and why a lot of people that bash polyamory or non monogamy do so because either A, they got used by someone who claimed to be polyamorous, B, they can't overcome the societal programming of monogamy, or C, and this is one that I think really takes the cake. I think that we have to take a look at the religious influence on society in and of itself and how the view that polyamory and polygamy are the same because sister wives, whether we like to acknowledge it or not, as unhealthy as it is how most people view polyamory because they don't know how to differentiate between polygamy and polyamory. Absolutely, Natasha. Oh, that's 100% Lynette. That makes a bunch of sense. Like I had to overcome my own religious trauma, um, and reconciling with my heathen nature because I haven't really been Christian since high school, but I forced myself into a Christian mindset to appease my partner at that time. And I spiraled. I disconnected from my own path and it was hard. So, and I think that if I am 100% honest, if my ex had listened and had disassociated from the religious enforcement that she had went through, I don't know what would have happened because the fact that before I deployed, I offered an open relationship and she said no, I can be faithful. And looking back at it, because we should always look back. We should always take a second to reevaluate our own biases. Looking back, the fact that she said faithful instead of no, I don't want another tells me that it came from a religious point because she ended up cheating anyway. Because I understood her that she needed her love language and her what she needed to feel wanted was physical affection. And I don't think she understood that about herself because of the religious enforcement. Absolutely, Darius. And we see a lot of the religious trauma due to hell. Look at TikTok with the rapture talk. Jesus fucking Christ. Every other video was someone, giving here's what you do for the rapture, or people selling their cars or, shit like that. And I'm like, y'all are making decisions. What's up, Phenom? How you doing, brother? I think that it's for a religion that for one of their prophets to be labeled the Son of God, because that's what it is. Okay. That God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son to the world, who sacrificed himself. Okay? At what point does that seem like that God, not talking Old Testament, but that God is going to literally take people and leave others in suffering? No, that shit ain't gonna fly. especially since it literally started, that entire thought process started in the 1800s, in the middle of 1800s. But that's because they believe that they should be allowed to cause as much suffering and they can escape instead of trying to fix the shit, cause as much abject horror. Because as one of my good friends said, there is no hate worse than Christian love. I'm doing pretty good, Phenom. I am doing better mentally. Had a few bad brain days, but overall I'm working through it. How are you doing, bud? How's it going? And that's not to bash any, specific religion. Like every religion has its qualms, has its issues, has its extremists. Like even as a heathen, as a Norse heathen, we have the Asatru Folk Assembly, which are um the small mustache people, who use the Wolfsangel and who use the Circle of Black Sun, which are all schmatzy symbology. So, like, every religion has its extremists. Every religion has its people who want to use that religion to enforce their hate. I completely understand that, Phenom. Oh, 100%. And thank you for the follow, Kenneth. I greatly appreciate it. 100%, Natasha. And the thing is that quite literally, the enforcement of big weddings, of monogamy, that's where we get the entire legitimate heir. Entire thing. More Drago. And but that's the thing, is that we have to acknowledge that. Enjoy your shower, Lynette. That's the thing that we have to acknowledge religion's role in the influence in society. And I think that quite literally, one of my favorite things that my grandfather once taught me is religion is for those that are scared of going to hell. Spirituality is for those that have been through hell. And I acknowledge that, like, I am not the normal heathen. Most of my patrons are of the Norse faith, but I do have other patrons outside of the Norse faith. And quite literally, when I would discuss my spirituality or my path with my grandfather, what he would always say is that when patrons come to you, is to acknowledge a piece of you that is trying to come to the surface, and that patron is trying to pull it out for you to grow. Like Tyr, my first and foremost, Tyr. Peace through force. But Tyr was also willing to mediate first. He was willing to talk first. Action second. Honor, even at personal cost. Freya. Do as you say as you do. And she was not just a goddess of love or lust. She was the feminine goddess of fertility and the god of war for the Vanir. And so each aspect we have to acknowledge its path and its effect on us. And I think that it's always interesting, for me at least, that the way that the Old Testament reads when I was growing up is that one of the commandments, thou shalt worship no other gods before me. Keyword, before me. That tells me three things. One, there are other gods. Two, the Old Testament God is a jealous God. Because we see that action in the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. We see that in the flood story. We see that in several instances. We see that hell in the Moses story where he sends scouts to Israel. And for every day they were in the land, they were going to be in the desert for a year. And they were there for 40 days, which leads to the 40 years in the desert. Quite literally. So we see that aspect. We see that, how dare you not just be obedient, at least in the Old Testament. And quite literally, one of the things that, looking at from a spiritual standpoint, that at least in the Abrahamic faith, the biggest issue between all the faiths is which prophet came last. Is the entire argument. Which prophet came last? And because we have Israel with the Jewish faith. Oh, excuse me. And acknowledging that the last prophet is Abraham, hence Abrahamic. Christians acknowledge Abraham was a prophet, but Jesus is the Son of God, therefore prophet of God. Muslim acknowledge Abraham, acknowledge Jesus as prophets of God, but Muhammad was the last prophet. So we have all of these things, and basically it's every single war that, whether it's the Crusades, whether it's all these different actions, when it comes to tensions between the Jewish faith, the Christian faith, and the Muslim faith, is an argument between who's the last prophet. And so, yeah. And there's my religion spiel. Apparently, I made people go quiet. Oh, but that's the thing is that quite literally, one of the things that I tell everyone, yup, absolutely, Natasha. One of the things that I tell everyone in when they're talking about faith is I cannot sit there and tell you I will not belittle your faith. I was in the military. I have battle buddies who were Muslim, who were Jewish, who were pagan, who followed the Jedi path, who followed the green path, who consider themselves druids. I have battle buddies who were Taoists, who were Buddhists. No one can judge your faith. Only you and what's right for you can be the judge. It's where it's what caused my viewpoint on mental health when it comes to depression and comes to emotions, and where I first understood validation. All right. When it comes to validation, all right, you can get as much validation from your friends or partners or family, chosen family or otherwise, as you can. Work, whatever have you. But at the end of the day, that is drops of water. And just like water, it will flow out of you as quickly as it flowed into you. The only place, and just like with depression, I can sit there and, tell a person who is depressed that they are loved, they are valid, that I am proud of the work they are doing, that I see how hard they are struggling, all of these things, you know, but that is just drops of water. And no matter how much effort we put into validating those feelings, validating, it will always, always be just that, is a momentary. And quite literally, for us to work through it, we have to be the ones to work through it. Yes, we can get assistance from others. We can seek that external validation from others, but that's only a temporary measure. That validation of our mental state, of our emotions, has to come from within us. And it's one of the reasons why, acknowledging when I'm having brain weasels and why I do that. It's so everyone sees, whether it's the mod team or people on the server, oh, like people look up to me. Don't know why, for the most part, but acknowledging that my own struggles with mental health, whether it's PTSD, depression, so on and so forth, by acknowledging that path, by acknowledging my own struggles, it's, oh, I'm not alone. And it's why I talk about it as much as I do, because I remember in when I was in the military, I did not have that validation. I did not have that thought process because I've spent so long working on myself, continuing to grow, continuing to, be better. Not just do better, but be better. And instead of comparing myself to, oh, I could be better. Perfection is non-existent, not for humanity. Perfection is a fallacy. Perfection is dumb. There's no such thing as perfect. But acknowledge and acceptance, much like Amy, you just said, that as long as I am trying to be better than I was yesterday, will there be days I stumble? Yes. I'm only human. Will there be days that I fail? Yes. I am only human. You could, as Jean-Luc Picard from Next Generation and Beyonce say, you could do every single thing right and still fail. That is not failure, that is life. Thank you for being here, Natasha. I hope you have a great day as well. And that's the thing, is that quite literally, we should always strive to be better. Not be better than the person next to us, to the left or right or behind us. Be better than ourselves. Whether that is to be more accepting, to be more loving, to be more resolute in chasing our dreams, to be more resolved in our path, to be more whatever your goal is for that day, even, or even for that hour. As long as you are moving forward, you shouldn't beat yourself up for it. We're human. We are going to slide. Sometimes we take 3 steps forward and 4 steps back. Sometimes we take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. As long as we can sit there and say we are better than we were previously, we're moving forward. That's the way humanity is. We are perpetually moving forward. Sometimes it's by giant leaps of faith. Sometimes it's smallest strides, but that first step is always and will always be the hardest. And now that I'm off my soapbox, because quite literally, it's a soapbox. Do, 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 do. Oh, but that's the thing, is that quite literally one of, I think that we as humanity, whether looking at ourselves or looking at society, have short memories. Our memories are too short. And looking at history in the last 10 years, yes, we have backslide hard. Last 50 years, we've still slid back some. Last 100 years, we've still made steps. Now, if we compared those steps between 100 years ago and 30 years ago, those were giant leaps between those times. It's these last 30 years that we've slid. But we are still moving forward. We are still purposefully moving forward. That doesn't mean we shouldn't fight for it, though. We fight for acceptance. We fight for acknowledgement. As Frankie from One Piece says, it is not a crime to just exist. And that's one of the biggest points. It is not a crime to just exist. So I want everyone who's hearing my voice to take a moment. Think of something that you want to do for you, whether it's a goal, a dream, whatever have you. And I want you to start thinking about, how can I chase this dream? Because to chase your dream is an act of rebellion. Society doesn't like dreamers. Society wants cogs in the machine. It is a meat grinder. Through and through. So, if you need permission to chase your dreams, I'm telling you, chase your dreams. You have the wings. You have the ability to do it.
A new heathen has joined the community.
Thank you for the follow, Ferret. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. I just want you. Hey, perfect. Still, thank you for following. I greatly appreciate it. And so, if you ever start to doubt yourself, if you ever start thinking, well, I can't do it, that is your brain weasels telling you you can't do it. Try. If you are trying, you are doing. That's the whole point in the quote from Yoda. Do it or not, there's no try. If you are trying, quote unquote, you are doing with the thought that you will fail. Do it. Just do it. Do the thing. Remove try from your vocabulary, because trying, you are approaching it with the thought of failure. Just do it. If you fail, failure happens. But do the thing. And know that no matter what, I'm proud of you. Do 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 do. Still can't believe we're almost 300 away from 1,000 followers on Twitch. It's insane. But yeah. Do 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 do. So what's everyone's plan for today? I see a couple of people are starting work. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, what you streaming, Drago? Oof. Well, you need the rest. Working on a website and merch. Nice. Nice. Such a good game, Drago. Such a good game. Is one of my favorite games by far. I did, in fact. It definitely seems to be up my alley, Darius. I just need to find an emulator that has it. Oh, it's actually on Steam. I did not see that earlier. Huh. Oh, Lavitz is best boy. Lavitz is best boy. Good morning, spouse. Huh?
Chicken's off the menu.
Oof. I'm sorry, my love.
The shrimp from last night, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I don't want to talk about it. I know you're on your life. I just needed somewhere to hide that wasn't outside. Both of them are all up in my space.
Fair. Fair. Yeah, Lavitz's death was one of the hardest hitting ones for me. Because fucking Lloyd. Thank you for following Dominic over on Facebook. I greatly appreciate it.
Wait, Lloyd?
There's a character named Lloyd in Legend of Dragoon.
Oh. I was like, have you read past? Who's this person there? I was gonna get mad if you had read past me.
What book?
Lloyd. Lloyd. Javier.
Ah. Grace Estate Developer. I mean, I think my favorite antagonist of the game is Dart's dad. Dart's dad is my favorite.
Can't hide anymore.
The which Drago, you've played Dragoon before, Legend of Dragoon before, right? Because I could swear we've talked about you playing it before. Know what game I miss? Legend of Legaia. Legend of Frickin' Legaia. Thank you for liking the live, Kais. I greatly appreciate it. It, Legend of Legaia and Legaia 2 is one of my favorites. Because quite literally the combat system is so instead of, just straight attack everything, it's a martial arts system where you do combos based on up, down, left, or right. All right. And in they have combos where it's arts and where you can just select the art that you want to do and it'll load it. And depending on your level, it has determines how long your combos can be. Cool. Makes sense. All right. The thing about the combo system is the regular arts, you can, if you know the commands, everything, you can learn the regular arts without finding the book. As long as you remember the combos. The mystic arts, you need to have the book to learn it. So it activates the MP to do the mystic art. No, it does not, sadly, because that's too long of a code. But up, down, down is one of the combos. I can't remember for which character, but up, down, down. So is left, right, left, which is Sabin and Zell's pummel rush or bum rush, which is kind of funny. Down, right, down, which is Hadouken, is kind of funny. So and each character has their own combo system, which in the first game there's like 4 characters. Yeah, 4 characters. And in the second game there's 6 characters, and each one have their own combo system. Yeah, it is one of my highly recommends if you enjoy RPGs with kind of fun mechanics. That game is amazing. I cannot sing its praises enough. If that makes any freaking sense. Do 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 do. Ni no Kuni is another good one. You are correct, Darius. Know what I'm excited for that comes out in less than 6 days? Oh. Final Fantasy Tactics. No, ZA comes out on October 16th. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice remastered, is coming out on Steam, PlayStation. Yeah, boy. The thing that spouse is excited, yeah. The thing that spouse is excited for is the new Katamari game, and because grab tab and everything, which it because I'm a streamer and everything, um, I have gift code or I have points where I can get gift cards. And so I'm grabbing a PlayStation gift card so spouse can order Once Upon a Katamari because a new Katamari game's coming out, which is spouse's favorite. Um, so Drago, if you go to Humble Bundle, which go to my sponsors, it has a link to Humble Bundle, everything. Um, It has you go to the store and pre-order, it's in there. And I think it's like 10% off. But it's the Steam. Yeah, new Katamari drops in October. Thank you for liking the live, Amy. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. Yeah, it's Once Upon a Katamari. Um and this one actually has voices. So kind of weird, but it definitely seems interesting. The spouse's partner who passed away a couple years ago got him into Katamari, and that was their de-stress. That was their de-stress. Um, Once Upon a Katamari is also on the Humble Bundle pre-order part, so you can see it. Good morning, Squeaks. Hmm. Dot, 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 dot. Yeah. So like, let me pull up Humble Bundle real quick. I hope you have a good day at work, Squeaks. So yeah, for the deluxe edition, Drago on Humble Bundle is $51. Nice. And for the Katamari on Steam, for the regular version is $32 versus $39. Just FYI. Because I just pulled it up. Oh, they added shit. Hmm. Huh. Of course they did. Of course they did. But yeah, so it's one of the things that makes me cackle. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so like one of the things that I've been doing is playing grab tap games because it nets points to get gift cards. So quite literally just doing that. And I did Monopoly, everything. Um Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Well, but yeah, like Evilise drops the 30th, and Once Upon a Katamari I think drops the 16th or the 22nd. Hold on, it's in my where are you? It does not have the release date on Humble Bundle. October 24th is when it comes out. I know it was October, I just couldn't remember when. How'd you sleep, Love? I'm sorry. What time did you fall asleep?
I don't know. I took a second round of sleep meds at 3:30. I think. Maybe.
It had to have been like 2:30 because at 3 I had to get up and pee and you were passed out. Because right at like 3:15 when I crawled back in bed and was about to drift back off, Bug crawled in.
Okay.
Just, I love you.
What time did I throw the child at you? Because I do remember physically throwing her at you this morning.
6:10. It because I kept trying to wake her up and
She got physically thrown. Because I got tired of hearing Buggy, Buggy. Wasn't waking her up, but it was waking me up.
valid. Yeah, I hate that.
Not technically.
I mean, it's not wrong.
It is wrong because the squares, right angled corners are inside, not outside.
That's a right angle.
Facing
A
out,
new
not in.
heathen has joined the community.
Thank you for a follow, Whiff Wolf. They would have done better if it said trapezoid. Caffeine is a must today. Welcome back, Lynette. It's a rhombus. Here, I'll drop the picture that I'm looking at in the VIP room. Lynette says, "Hi, beautiful baby Faye." But yeah, so what is everyone's plan for today? Anyone got anything fun going? Do, 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 do.
Jesus.
Jesus, what? Lynette, my game that Faye got me hooked on.
It's a good game. An F-150 this morning.
Uh-huh.
No, yesterday morning. Right, we're on Wednesday now. Yeah. An F-150 yesterday morning on 295.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ran off the road, crashed, and caught fire. Really, just before it did such a thing, it was shot at. Reason it ran off the roadway, flipped, and caught fire is because the man that was driving it was shot dead.
Jesus Christ.
the fourth car shooting I have read about in our
Area.
radius. In at least 2 of them were Lucas cars.
Drago, besides streaming and cleaning and relaxing, nope. Lynette, fantasy life. It's fun. It is a very fun game. Lynette, I totally love it. Lynette apparently plays Fantasy Life every morning.
Ow, ow, ow. It's good. I like it.
There's too much blood in Babyface Caffeine stream.
Yeah, sure.
Zibbity wobbly 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 wobbly. How you doing, Kitty Case? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going?
CBS real quick.
What's going on? To see what's going on with meds.
Yeah, because they don't answer. You can't call them anymore. Hold on. I just got a text from them that they received a new prescription. I bet it's not the one that I'm out of, though. Oh, Bethany was not born in 1692.
Just living that vampire life. Don't tell your secrets.
I'd be refilling that one. You know, me at all.
Kitty K's, my partner picked up a new meta, and I called the meta their British boy toy, thinking it was a compliment. Now my partner is angry at me. I'm afraid they're going to leave me over it.
Sounds like the symptom of a larger issue. And what I mean by that is there is no solid relationship that a single comment like that would be the end of if it was a solid relationship with no other issues. Now, if it was something like your partner has asked you not to make comments like that previously or doesn't appreciate when you sexualize their other partners, to make yourself feel more comfortable, yeah, okay. But if there's nothing else going on, it's probably just your own insecurities and anxieties about the relationship.
Baby Faye, everyone.
Clear. How much do you want to bet? Because I just realized.
Let me give you my full attention.
No, it's fine. It doesn't require that. How much?
I'm an ear.
Oh, how much do you want to bet that
Uh-huh.
the issue with this prescription
Uh-huh.
is the same issue with my muscle relaxer because they were written by the same doctor? Being that he wrote that it expired the same day that the day before he wrote it, because they're supposed to be valid for 364 days, right? So he wrote August of 25, August 26, 25, but he wrote the prescription on August 27 of 25. It was supposed to be 26, 26. So I'm betting it's the same because it was written the same day.
The odds are in your favor.
The Mockingjay song in my head now. Yeah, that one.
Kid Case, I didn't know it was a sexual thing. I hear people say boy toy and man candy all the time, so I honestly thought it was a good thing.
I'm not sure if it's sexualizing necessarily. No, I said it with my chest. It's sexualizing because it's objectifying someone. And that's not judgment, that's education. That's
I mean, Babyface not wrong because it is objectifying, and
it's the same as calling a femme presenting person arm candy. You're
or wolf whistling.
Yeah, it's placing their value
On their looks.
Yeah. It's placing their value as a person, as their visual appeal, and that's the issue. Yeah.
It's why you don't refer to me as man candy anymore. I've noticed.
I mean, I only ever referred to you like that when I was talking about eating you up, but yeah. It is specifically why I have stopped making jokes about your harem, though.
Every time you say harem, I think I'm going, what? I'm an isekai protagonist now?
Okay.
Anime reincarnated in another world. Just, I realized that you may not remember what isekai.
I know what isekai is. I just don't automatically go anime for harem, but I understand why you would.
And I understand why you would immediately go to your books as harem. High five. Boop.
You didn't want to play turkey?
Oh.
You did it wrong. No, you.
Drago says, yes, I am an isekai protagonist.
But it's like, help, I got transported into another world and
Without magic.
without magic, and now I'm doomed to work 27 hours a day and be stressed all the time.
There's only 24 hours in a day.
I
Where am I
know.
getting the time magic?
You do double time for 3 hours a day.
Womp womp. Wait, I have to sleep. Where's... Wouldn't it be double time for like 6 hours?
It's cute that you think you don't worry and stress during your sleep.
Womp womp.
How many conversations do I have with you?
We don't talk about my sleep talk. We don't talk about my sleep talk.
It's a fun party trick. When he talks in his sleep, if I match his tone, we have full conversations. They never actually mean anything to me, but it's kind of like when you're talking to a baby and you go, "Oh, really? And then what happened?" It's true. I get some really funny one-liners out of you for Maeve and pizza.
Like what?
God, I don't even know right now.
Meanwhile, Lynette's laughing. I talk in my sleep because that's the only place I get listened to. I know that's not true. You're not my therapist, Drago.
It's really funny after streamathons, y'all. He continues talking to you guys in his sleep.
The day we had the 24-hour one, and I slept 8 hours the next day, everything, Babyface swore up and down that I was still streaming
You were.
in my sleep.
You were.
And I'm like, there's no way.
You were. True. If he streams too close to night time,
Share my secrets.
yeah. That's what we do with life, right?
True. Fair.
I didn't fire you this morning.
You haven't rehired me yet.
I woke up.
Fair. And you got more than 2 hours of sleep.
Not at a go, but yes.
I mean, you prefaced previously that if it was less than 2 hours, it didn't count.
It's true. It's true.
Lynette auto rehire.
Yeah. It's kind of like I should have one of those signs that says it's been X many days since Heathen's been fired. We sometimes get a 1 there.
I think the largest it's gotten was 2.
And that was when I was sick with COVID and slept for 48 hours.
No, because then it got up to 3. It got up to 2 when you had strep.
Oh, I couldn't speak to hire you.
It got up to 3 during COVID.
I don't think the strep one counts because I'm pretty sure me giving you double middle fingers while you left the room cackling counted.
No,
I
because
think
you did not.
knew the intention.
It did not count because you did not say you're fired with your you're fired. Because if I had truly been fired with your double middle fingers, you would have said it. Double middle fingers is your love language.
It's risen wrong, If I haven't flipped you off at least once, you might still be cardboard.
Cardboard cutout.
Yeah. Hey, it's the
N-
Jer thing.
now I'm trying to count how many people of the server you've actually flipped off.
Quite a few.
Most of the mod team.
All of the mod team has gotten flipped off. And most of our regulars.
You flipped off Georvin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the only one I couldn't place because I'm like, I can count.
He called me out, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I deserved it. Like, let's be very clear. I deserved to be called the fuck out.
And you have to remember, Georvin was on 36 hours of no sleep with sick kids.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, it's fine.
You decided to play brat games and Georvin was
Oh,
not.
no, that's not the time I was talking about.
Oh, I thought.
I was talking about when I was being a bitch and he called me the fuck out about it.
I thought it was when the 36-hour
Mm-mm.
him awake and you had been up for 48
No, I was...
and you decided to be brat that time.
No, I was talking about the time before Cubasaur even joined the mod team.
Ah, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he was one of the first people on the mod team to become a real person that wasn't a real person before the server existed.
I know you have flipped off Lynette.
Mm.
You've flipped off Lace multiple times.
Yeah. I flipped off Drago.
Mortuary.
Oh, yeah.
Twice that I can think of on my stream when they were on it. Now I have to figure out how many have gotten the elusive double middle finger.
Of the general population, I can think of 4 immediately, but I'm sure there are a couple more.
Lynette Lace.
Paige. But again, pre-server, so does that count?
That doesn't count.
Spooks.
Yep.
And there's somebody else, but I can't remember. Most of the people that engage in my corner have gotten the elusive double.
Hold on. I can see their name. Thank you for following, Becca. I greatly appreciate it.
That's exactly what, yeah. I just need y'all to document this historic moment where Heathen is voluntarily entering my corner without a tag. I haven't even entered my corner this morning. It's too early.
Expat was the other one that I was like, I could see it. Yeah, it's Expat. Expat's gotten the elusive double middle finger, but not the angry double finger.
Oh, it's the how dare you tell me to take care of myself double finger.
The angry double finger, only one person in the server currently has gotten that one.
When he would like to apologize and engage.
Sorry, 2 people. I forgot about the
Yeah.
newest edition.
I don't know who the first one is.
Our problem child.
There are a couple.
The problem child.
Oh. I don't consider them part of the server anymore. Because I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that it doesn't happen.
Speaking of,
I just set an alarm. Um, for those not familiar, Baby Faye may or may not have way too much Scorpio in her chart.
I'm just talking about your major sign of Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio.
Honey, so am I. All four of my majors are. The co-star just doesn't list the fourth one on that.
The four majors is Sun, Moon, Rising. What's Rising and Ascendant are the same.
Yeah.
You have another Scorpio, yes, but your three major, the three ruling.
Anyway, grudges, I hold them, was my point. They sustain me. He then often tries to get me to come to the Capricorn way. You used to. And you have recently tried to remind me that anger doesn't serve me, and I disagree wholeheartedly.
The shaking my head was I try in vain.
Ah, okay, yeah. It's kind of like the ridiculous discussion we have every time I'm hungry.
Where
You
baby
know that it's going to end up with you just banging your head against the wall, but
where Babyface starts, hey, want to play your favorite game? No, I really
too
don't.
bad. Speaking of,
Nope. Mm-mm.
no, speaking of, so I ate some of my olive tapenade hummus last night,
Uh-huh.
and then proceeded to add an olive tapenade gift kit to my wish list because I forgot how much I love olives because you classless motherfuckers won't eat them.
Love ya.
You too. Anyway, one of the. Do you want to know what's going to make it even worse for you guys? Not for me. I don't care. I'm so excited if somebody buys it for me. One of the jars is asparagus tapenade.
I have posted Babyface link for their wish list several times.
Yeah. No, I got lost in a I got lost in an olive haze last night.
Is that like Ted Lasso's barbecue sauce induced
Kinda, yeah.
hallucination?
I was really sad I put that jar of olives back at the store because I had to go put the hummus away so I didn't eat all the olives off the top and I didn't have any more olives to go eat.
Drago, for Babyface, there's one more after that. Suffering leads to glee.
You need to explain that though. And he's not talking about like war-torn countries or me finding glee at homeless children.
It's Spike Glee.
I need you to understand that.
Kid K's Babyface aura is going to be dark green.
That's my favorite color. I'm fine with that. You know, life.
They know that it's not about, horrendous, war-torn, societal
No,
suffering.
it's about the fact that last night I spent 4 hours watching mediocre mayonnaise men.
Triple M.
Yeah. Sobbing in the Amazon because they were getting eaten by bugs and their fish kept falling off their fishing lines. That's the suffering I like. I like that. That was good. One of them got attacked by an anteater thing, and oh, it's so good.
By the way, Babyface current kick is Naked and Afraid.
Heathen hates it. It's one of Heathen's least favorite micro hyper obsessions of mine.
Micro? You should change that to macro.
It lasts a month or less every time. We're on week 3.
Drago, so Schadenfreude.
Oh yeah.
Kitty Case, I used to think Titanic was supposed to be a comedy.
It's not.
No, it's not. Even though Billy Zane's in it, it's supposed to be a drama.
So I do have to tell you, I'm pretty sure that watching that movie, what year did that movie come out?
95?
Okay. So I need you to know that I watched that movie. My sperm donor
Mm-hmm.
decided that it was an appropriate video for his then 3-year-old to watch every time she came to his home. So I'm pretty sure that's where some of my ocean,
Trauma.
yeah, comes from.
Trago, I thought Titanic was a rom-com.
We've all seen the graphic, right? Showing all the fucking ways she could have shared that fucking. Jack, you're drowning. I wish I could help you. Bitch, drown first.
It's also probably why you have the proclivity that you do for smut books.
No, that was an unhealthy, very early, unmonitored internet obsession use. And discovering text-based roleplay at 7.
But Titanic probably led to the text-based roleplay, which led to the.
No, you can blame that on the video store that my grandfather bought the stock of when it went out of business for being inappropriate for a public service.
Ah. To each their own. To each their own. Meanwhile, Lynette's making the love face. No. N-O, no.
No. We don't water. We don't.
I've gotten on one cruise ship my entire life. One. And that was just to the Bahamas.
And I haven't been on an ocean vessel.
Not with orcas currently attacking everything in sight.
Since I was 12. I go on my mother's boat because I'm a strong enough swimmer that I could save myself and both my kids, no matter where the boat decided it was fucked.
Well.
Operated with a video game Joy-Con.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke. Even with. That was good, Kitty Case. That was good.
Speaking of orcas, really quick, did you see that the Northwest pods actually for the first time since 1976, when SeaWorld kidnapped them all, traveled out to the Puget Sound.
Okay.
Which was where all the kidnappings took place. For the first time in 30 years, they traveled. Because they felt safe enough to do so for the first time in 30 years.
Good.
I cried.
Ooh, woo. Sunshine, sunshine. Good morning, sun. Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's wetter, it's wetter, take it from me.
Did you see this?
Jesus Christ.
He's just
Thank you for the bid, son! Anime trivia.
sounds like a perfect time for me to go make that phone call I got to make.
Yep. Can you hand me a cherry twist before you do?
You have any?
So little known, fun, hilarious fact is so the voice actor of Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling, Alex Lee, is also the voice of Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. All right. If you take a look at Alex Lee when he first started as Sung Jin Woo, he has a picture on his Instagram. All right. And the reason why I think it's hilarious. All right. Let me pull this up. Because y'all will cackle. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Let me find the picture. Here we go. Okay. All right. Ready? Ready for the hilarity? Live screen. Just let me. All right. Change over video game capture. Da, 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 da. Bum, bum, bum. Window capture, add source, add source. Okay. So this is the voice actor of Sung Jin Woo, Alex Lee. All right. Before he started voicing Sung Jin Woo. Okay. Let me get to the very specific picture. This is him after season 1, doing a cosplay of Sung Jin Woo. Just a FYI. I say this because not the video. Not the video. Don't want the video. Him at the beginning. Him at the end. So yeah, Alex Lee has basically become Sung Jin Woo. it's kind of hilarious. But the other part, the reason why it makes me cackle is so a lot of voice actors share roles. All right. Not only has Alex Lee been the voice actor of Zenitsu and Sung Jin Woo, he is also the Shadow Lord 420 in method acting is weird, huh? He's also Shadow Lord in Date Everything. He is Lancelot in the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse, the Seven Deadly Sins, and he is also the voice actor of Anos Voldegold for Misfit of a Demon King. So it makes me cackle. Just for those that enjoy some anime trivia. But like the voice actor Steve Bloom has 300 fucking voice roles. Over 300 voice roles. He's Spike Spiegel. He is Tom from Toonami and so many fucking more. You dare follow Avos de Velia? Apparently you haven't seen season 2 of Misfit of a Demon King. Work the day all day. Ah, yes. It's really good. My favorite one's the first episode where I can, as long as I revive you within the first 3 seconds, there's no limit to how long I can do this. Let's play this game. Ba 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Zibbida wabbida 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 woo. Sing, yeah, yeah. Oh, Excuse me. Oh, I'll be right back. I have to pee.
I'm walking alone under the neon lights in a city where I feel like a ghost at night. No one understands my wild, untamed soul. In this world, I'm just a stranger, a whole. But I won't conform. I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll defy. I've got my books and my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this chaos I find my peace, my tears. I'll sing songs of my own, of the stars and the moon. In this life I'll dance until the sun. I wear my heart on my sleeve, it's bleeding and raw. In this crowd I'm just a whisper, a shadow, a draw. But when the night falls, I light up the sky. With my laughter I'll conquer the sky. I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll define. And my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this rebel heart, oh yes, who I am. You see, I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll defy.
Hi, Jan. Oh, really had to pee. Price I pay for, drinking 2 cups of coffee. Oh. With a smile, I defy. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do do do. Do do do. So what is everyone up to today? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Break free with a smile, I defy. Do 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 do. Nice. Sounds delicious. Bob 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 bob. Do 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 do. Bet. Ember.
Serious.
Mm.
Bakugo's on Bug's bed.
Mm.
My cat is my cat.
So he's big mad that Sirius is on Bug's bed?
It's just a dick.
I mean, tracks. What, did you think I was going to say something untoward?
Yeah. Should it?
No. Mm-mm. Me, I would never.
Glad to see your brain cell is active today.
I do have the brain cell versus my cat today. Yes. Did did you get a hold of?
No. I called the pharmacy, left a message.
Hmm.
Then I called my doctor and left a message because I'm just going to automatically preemptively assume he fucked up.
I mean, he is getting up there in years.
It's not even that. He just delegates too much.
Hmm. Fair.
He's the type of doctor that just signs shit that somebody else filled out.
Tracks.
Yeah. He doesn't check his own messages. His nurses do it.
Again, tracks.
Because he's technically an anesthesiologist.
I have people for that. Wow, that was loud.
He's foul! He's gonna be a real big man here in a second.
He just wants your attention.
That's why he's gonna be mad. He's gonna get it.
Jesus, cat.
Like,
Void cat.
you wanted my attention. Deal with it. You literally asked for this.
You're showing my shame.
He's drooling. He don't give a shit. My thumb is already soaked. Ah.
He's mewing so loud that's picking up on the mic. I need you to know that.
He said no.
Lynette says, pretty Void.
It's a good thing he's pretty. Yeah. You're pretty because you're so stupid. You were the first a year later, too. I have photographic proof. It's true. Yeah, it was. You don't fit in my armpit anymore. You're too big.
He's trying.
I know.
That's the case with a lot of people. Still my favorite comeback to this day.
And he's still talking. That you can say he gets honestly. Because I make lots of sound effects when I'm getting pet too. Hi, baby.
My Lynette, LOL. My favorite comeback is, oh bless your heart, you must be the first of your litter.
Oh, you gotta go. Gotta go.
Babyface has a phone call. Serious. Serious. Nope. He's out. With a smile I defy. Oh. Lynette asked, Sirius Black?
Yeah. Yeah, his mother and his whole litter were named like that. I drooled on my pants.
Were you correct in your assumption?
No, because neither end wants to accept culpability. Like, I can pick it up today, though.
Okay. Which one was that, doctor or pharmacy?
It's the doctor's head nurse.
Watch out for Dementors. That cat doesn't have a soul because it doesn't have a brain.
No. Does that make your cat the Dementor?
Yes.
He only comes in when it's cold outside and he attacks your soul.
Specifically, he only attacks one person's soul.
I need you to make sure that he does not attack my soul. Which means you need to order that thing that they consume in the bag.
I'll have to go to Walmart.
Okay.
I'll have to go to Walmart to get it.
Okay.
I mean, he lives up to his name of Bakugo. Crap, what?
Hungry and tired.
Then get food.
No.
Por qué?
Because it all requires a lot of effort right now.
Someone has an unwashed ass opinion.
I can't, honey, I can't see that. I mean, he's not wrong though. They're called sex workers. Which is probably the only experience that gentleman has ever had.
Not wrong.
Play silly games. Win silly prizes.
With a smile I defy. But yeah. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, he's catching a block too. Gotta love when incels pop in my fucking comments.
Do we? Do we have to love that?
It was sarcasm. Well, I love you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I saw that and I was just like, well, that's a thing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Yeah, I saw that yesterday, Drago, and I was just like, oh, today's gonna be a day. I can feel it in my soul. Hi, Tiff. How are you? Mood. Big mood. Oh, probably gonna be alive for another 15 minutes. Then start getting stuff taken care of. At least it's Wednesday, though, right? Yep.
day.
Hump hump day.
Quick question for you.
Okay.
I want something like this, but I feel like it would actually damage the computers because both of mine are the sizes they are.
It
Because of how
would.
large the screens are, I feel like
It
this
would.
part would come up into the screen.
It would.
Okay.
Can I show you something?
Yeah. Sorry, I am trying to find a way to make it more feasible for me to create. Um, and the only way for me to do that is to make space out of not having space. And I need a place to have my computers accessible for the softwares I need them for, but not take up my entire table all the time.
This is the one I like the most because you could do it with your iPad too.
Yeah, I want something like that too, but that's not the same function as.
Oh, you're specifically wanting something like I have like right here, right?
No, you didn't see what that was. That was a stand. So I could put all three, my iPad and both computers, standing on my table.
To put it away, right?
Yeah. So that I can just grab and put on the like swivel stand as I need. So that there's not, they're not each stacked in a different bag.
Hmm. I would say that one would be more conducive for you. Because you are only going to have one out at a time. You have a place for your phone already for it to charge. So you can switch out whichever one you're using at that moment. And that has a lot more durability because the metal part and it holding. Does that make sense? Or you don't like that thought?
I think I'm going to hurt myself on it a lot. I already have scars from running into the table. So having something else metal protruding from it is probably not the best bet.
If you put it on that side?
Yeah, when you're streaming, usually you go the other way.
Oh. While Babyface is on the phone, Babyface also needs a new iPad or Apple S Pen. So if anyone wants to help crowdfund that, let me know. Let me give me a second. I think it's like $100. I think it's like $100. I'll find out which version she needs and put it on her wish list. Yeah, I'll figure that out. But yeah, because I want it. But yeah, so quite literally, the I'm probably going to have to redo my desk here soon. That way I can make it a little bit more functional because the yeah, so fun times, fun times, fun times. Excuse me. Absolutely. Wait, Drake. Because my streamer mode's on, it wasn't letting me search the way I needed it to. Yeah, put it in streaming promotions. Just put in streaming promotions. That way, like, because that's the whole point. It's not just for, people that do the VIP streamer package. It's for anyone who's streaming. It's just it gets auto posted for those that bought the streaming package. Like if I see that one a lot more because I have the alerts on for that on my phone. That way I can at least, if I'm not busy or running around doing errands, I can at least try to hop in and be there. All right. Um, since it's ramp down time, let's do following. All right, y'all. We are going to we're going to raid Phenom. All right, because Phenom is playing Hollow Knight. Absolutely, son. And son, I can we can do a collab if you want. Like, where it's just that we're collabing so you can get back into it while playing different games. Or I'm just chatting and you're playing video game. We can do that. That is a thing. Just FYI. Alright. I'm going to start the raid. Yeah, you just let me know. Alright. Rating in 3, 2, 1. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. And if y'all need anything, let me know. Give Phenom some love for me, alright?
Oh, woo! Ethan, my dude, how's it going, brother? Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, hello. Woo, woo. Hey. I'm trying to be a good fucking streamer and read things, but we're also trying not to be dead. Hey. I appreciate the resub, Ethan. Thank you very much, brother. Sun to the shine. How are you? How are you? How's it going? How was stream? We're just playing a little Hollow Knight, you know. Bad for my blood pressure, but we're doing the thing. Whoa! What's up, Lynette? Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, shit. See, you try to be a good streamer and read chat, and you get killed. It's all good. It's all good.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Hey. I'm doing my best.